I discussed it with Drust. Now I just need to wait for him, basically. Let's see what mail I got. Ooh, a gold power core buyout. Nice. That should help me recover some gold from Goblin roulette tables. Drust says he's on his way. So, in the meantime, I will begin explaining what I've been doing. I leveled up my cooking, my first aid, and my engineering off screen. The general gist being that there's an engineering quest that requires me to be about engineering 200 anyway, but the pipeline to get to engineering requires just sitting there making a bunch of stuff. So not a whole lot of role-playing going on that is necessarily filmable. Greetings. There you go, I'll just do the usual thing. I bear some good and some bad news. The good? I have trained a little bit to get ready for our raid, or our takeover of Crescent Grove. I also befriended the Wolfskull clan who make their home in Splinter Tree Coast. I can meet you in Brill. There's a painting the roses red quest I want help with there, and then we can start pivoting down to Dungaron and later Gnomer. There you go. The bad news is I got goaded into gambling in Warwick's shack when looking for information about Kuuzo's father. About Homir and about Kuuzo's father. I was directed towards an ogre magi who enlightened me on some of the issues Theramore had before SI7 took over. Specifically, the ogre mage told me about the missing diplomat incident, about the Shady Rest Inn incident, and mentioned that a Jaina in the morning gnomish radio special went wrong involving a pit lord named Malvingaroth of the Night Hunt. So, SI7 taking over Theramore has 3 origin
Broadcasting
points.
Co. a shout. We got ears everywhere. And speaking of, check out these awesome products.
Alright, this is no longer useful to me.
Queldore Elegance, where we craft a tile
Okay,
for those
3 origin points which led to Homir, Kuuzo's father, and Malvingaroth and her girlfriend, or his girlfriend Kimberly, all escaping and disappearing into wherever. We must be very careful how to proceed involving a pit lord. Well, I know only that Kimberly the human warlock must have knocked some sense into him. At least I have it in my head that Kimberly is a human warlock. I actually did think about making a character based on that Jaina in the morning special, but I cannot play Alliance without hurting myself. There's also a catch to the Wolfskull diplomacy. We are noticed by them as fell associates, which puts their leader, Zori'Zar, off. I do not fault her. We must prove ourselves a lot more hardcore to the Wolfskulls. They've allowed me to enter their cave during their hours because of my assisting them against Quillboars and Night Elves. She does not. Kimberly was a Theramore citizen who I believe Jaina helped teach. Or Theramorian citizen who I believe was under Jaina's care, along with many of the other humans in Theramore. Now, we're making those dumbass Easter eggs in Warcraft 3 actually matter in terms of vanilla. There we go. There is one question Zori'Zar asked me earlier. Do we have Thrall's blessing or any notice from the Shattered Hand? Happens. Brill is a lot more populated than it used to be. That's for sure. Or rather, do we have any contacts with the Shattered Hand? A lawyer, perhaps? Or... I mean, there's probably an orcish word for lawyer that I just don't know about, which would be handy to have. A Saul Goodman, but imagine a Saul Goodman, but an orc. Oh, let me invite him. In order to recover lost funds from Goblin roulette tables, I have taken to looking at notice boards for a few different favors, I can do. One of them involves the monastery's outdoors. Shall we head there first? Quark and his buddies promised me information on Kuuzo's dad. So, naturally, that was the honey which put me in the pot. Yeah, that little douchebag in the Valley of Honor is getting incorporated. And we rise above petty squabbles like the Horde and Alliance, so long as you oppose the Legion. However, so we don't seek any one blessing. And as for the Shattered Hands, no, we don't have any members. Very well. That makes things a little trickier, but also easier at the same time. Funny that. If we were... Oh, yeah. Also, I got a travel form, which could catch up with your mighty steed. Maybe. For now, I seek to do those favors for other Forsaken. Let's do this! Without an upgrade, the Pummeler is just a tool in the toolbox. I kept the Hydro Cane for when I don't want to be stuck in aquatic form. Yeah, there. Sir. Low. Ah, there we go. I learned something from the Wolfskull event. Perhaps. Chuckles. Alright, let's go knock these guys dead. I actually like that Turtle WoW made a custom quest for these preservers. Oh! This is a necklace I want. Oh, there's the Quartermaster. Oh yeah, this used to be a zone before people started using it for gold farming shenanigans, and then Turtle did not appreciate that. So the Scarlet Crusade used to be a reputation faction people could go for, so there's still that Quartermaster there. I think they abolished all the custom quests that involved joining up with them. Aren't the sentries all indoor types? Ooh, High Elven Tech. I dig it. I am interested. A spent power core from one of their automatons. Oh yeah, they're arcane constructs. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this guy. Excuse me while I kill this guy. Quite. Thank you. During one of the Wolfskull tours, I managed to pick up some Dryad Venom and Sentinel armor. I've been trying to retool them for specific uses. A law of equivalent exchange sort of deal. Fine to go inside the graveyard, sure. Got someone you wanted to mourn inside? I'm just cracking wise. Yeah, I could do the graveyard. I don't got any quests for it, but I don't think there are any quests for it outside of the usual. Okay, W. Oh, this is the armory. Wait, this is the armory. Ah. I've got room for one quest. I don't think there are any necessarily that I can do. Oh, but there are sentries inside! Oh, that's... Ooh, c'est magnifique. That Voral guy looks in danger. We just opened a path to that chest there. There we go. Oh, it's the boss! Alright, I'm just gonna do a tranquility spell. He can't interrupt it. Yes. Priorities. Torturing poker. Yeah, I'm taking that. I'm probably gonna get disenchanted, but... Alright, this quest. Oh no, they killed him. Oh, this is an elite quest too. I forgot. How in the Nether are these whack jobs getting cheese from Stormwind of all places? Back alley deals? They must have daily supply lines through Forsaken territory. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, the Tirisfal farm, the Tirisfal and Hillsbrad farmers probably wouldn't blink an eye to taking cheese from religious zealots. They are desperate. Oh yeah, the guards changed. Got it. Oh no. You know what? Hang on. Yeah, let's invite. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, yeah, with heals this is a lot cleaner and I don't have to use up all my food half the time. For me, yes. I forgot, not everybody here RP, so I was gonna say something like, yeah, we killed some guys earlier. But in fluffier form. Okay, heading back to turn in quest. Just saying that out of characterly. Cheers. Oh, no, we're getting... There's a scout with a bow. Yeah, there we go. He's stuck to me like glue. That's better. Yeah, this place has become kind of a new hub spot for people. I guess that's what the custom quests are supposed to do. Even my travel form does not quite catch up. I will need a skeletal steed of my own, it would seem. There we go. That's one quest done. Shall we head to Dungarok next? Or shall we cut through Alterac to that one... Darthalia asked me to go to Dungarok to cull some of the dwarves' numbers. Then Humbert lost his sword, and there's apparently a keg of stout, one of the apothecaries needs. I tried to say that in character. I don't believe that worked. There's also a Captain Ironhill. Ah, yes. Okay, good. I jogged his memory. Huzzah! To the Undercity! Yeah, all the wool I'm gonna get for those explosive sheep. I need enough wool for 5 of them. And then for the I have the solid dynamites, basically a stag? Ooh. Other druids shift into the form of stag. I do not. I suspect my undeath has a side effect of me shape-shifting primarily into more carnivorous animals. I am eager to learn of this stag, though. I mean, I thought about it. I thought about limiting my druidism to specifically the to the more carnivorous species like bear and cat, because that's a thing in Vampire the Requiem with Protean. This could be sidetracked by the Goblin engineering saucer if I play my cards right. Okay, they were definitely expecting me. Yeah, let's invite. Go ahead and invite. This is one interesting RP saucer for sure. downstairs. I got lost. Shit. Okay, that's fine. Except... no cable roulette this time. Yeah. Drops off any of the mobs. Like so. Do you require any more mobs? Okay, one more rifleman. Ah, what a coincidence! Right over here. Thank you. The resurrection sped up a... yeah, just... see ya. At least now I'm covered on cloths for the engineering things I will later make. Yeah, luckily these 3 quests are easy peasy to turn in. Now that I had help with them. Ah, here we are. Band of the Undercity. There's Darthalia's sealed command. Okay, now let's disenchant. And then Apothecary Leiden. Ah, the farmers. Alrighty. Tainted. Farmers. The rug. Alrighty. That's the rug. Oh, it's dead. The keg is... they're dead. My business here has concluded. Shall we set off to Gnomeregan? Oh, speaking of... do you want to use the Booty Bay transponder or porter? Or shall we set through Kargath the usual way? I want to see what Drust says, because that determines where the flight path goes, and then determines how much footage I'm going to later trim. The goblins gave me a transponder. If you do not have any desire to travel to Booty Bay, we can always still stop by Kargath. I did make friends with a guy named Slip. And some of the booty bag guards took, or no, the guy named Slip. Do you know of him? He ran with a crew, but lost a lady love of his to Wally Wisecrack. Soul shards? Which areas do you need for them? I just want to see where Drust needs his stuff. Very well then. I got a letter I can turn in to Varimathras. Or I got a letter I could turn in. I got a letter recommending me to Varimathras finally. So I'll go see him along the way. I shall meet you at Gnomeregan otherwise. Oh, Dread Lord? I thought he was a drug lord. Given the whole thematic thing with chemicals and apothecaries and Sylvanas bankrolling those guys, Varimathras being a drug lord sounded way more logical. Yeah, no, every joke involving Warcraft 3's Easter eggs is going to be put to use on a Warcraft 3 themed private server. That's just the rules. I don't make them. But yes, I'll keep an eye on him. I admit I'm a bit skeptical of some of the people Lady Sylvanas insists or bankrolls. It's a rough life being on this side of the fence most of the time. Yeah. Oh yeah, I dinged to the 31 a while ago. Omen of Clarity is mine. Yay! Speaking of... Ooh, allies. Speaking of allies. Go on. I just want to see what he says. We are opening our fold to less reputable individuals. Okay. Yeah, it's a shame I'm a shaman. Or not a shaman, rather. Oh, I gained 1,000. Oh, did I gain that? Hang on. Oh, 100. Okay, I misread. Okay, Band of the Undercity for now. Replaces it. How less reputable are we talking? It's a calculated move to expand our numbers and be less predictable to the Legion. These new individuals will still conform to some basic rules within the guild base and among another and such. I see. My instincts to hire a shattered hand attorney seem quite vindicated after all. I understand where... Oh, that's too smart ass. Hang on. There will be incentive for those looking to do good in the world as well. Ah. Are we hiring... Defias? Or... I have given thought to recruiting Slip and the others, but don't quite know how to approach them, as my methods of being a renegade aren't the same as a human's. Especially not one who views Alterac as a kingdom who sold their souls to the orcs. Slip's exact words. So as far as this radio broadcast, can you expand on what happened there? A man by the name of Malcolm Vingaroth eventually revealed himself to be a Pit Lord. This caused some commotion within the Jaina in the Morning crew, and he talked with Kimberly. It turns out Mal Vingaroth and Kimberly set up the whole thing to stir the pot, set up the whole thing. Jaina, if there's warlocks inside Stormwind and Dalaran, I can only assume there were warlocks in Theramore. If there's warlocks inside Stormwind and Dalaran, I can only assume there were warlocks in Theramore too. I'm a bit fuzzy on... I believe Malvingaroth and Kimberly were last seen escaping Theramore, with Jaina giving them an escape route before SI-7 could take over. That's what the rumor mill says over in Orgrimmar when I talked to some of the denizens of the Cleft of Shadow. I am told Jaina gave an escape route to Homir and to Kuuzo's father at different times. Though I'm confused, I know there are fell fingers in every pie. That includes Theramore's pie. Also, yeah, the connection between mages and warlocks is... Oh, wait, yep. Lady Proudmoore seems brave to have tried to house some misfit. Oh, Zab would have a lot of fun with the phrasing, yeah. Lady Proudmoore seems brave to have tried to house some misfit denizens when the Shady Rest Inn got set ablaze. I know there's a connection between the between the three incidents. I don't know much about the missing diplomat myself, but something tells me he was tells me they were an important person. Otherwise, SI7 would not have swarmed Theramore like bees. The Everlook Broadcasting Company refused to tell me more when I wrote to them by snail mail about it. Wait, is that Sulphurous Hand of Ragnaros? Let's go! Nice. Cheer. Unsettling that a pit lord would be interested in a broadcasting network. I also believe Jaina in the Morning also shut down as a radio program. Every time I've tried to look further into the gnomish side of radio, I get static. Something seems amiss. Yeah, let's do mad sus. Something seems mad sus. Let's make mad sus an RP thing, I say. Let's do it. You travel by Zep? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, Searing Gorge. Okay, let's follow. I will be just a moment. In the meantime, I will seek out a place within the things I keep flying over. I knew this would happen. Thorium Point. We death abuse. And we just take the flight path. Because that's all I really came for. I'll look into getting us a couple Shattered Hand lawyers, as well as a couple other people of interest. I mean, now that we know the Gnomeregan map layout, this will probably take a lot less time than I wager. What are these lawyers? I looked into some light research on civilian clerks. When talking with Zaborovsky's accountant, I later asked around in Orgrimmar if there was any form of legal counsel I could get, since the whole thing with Kuzo's father sounded serious. Then Zori'Zar's suggestion to have contact with Thrall and the Shattered Hand occurred to me. So, while I got ripped off by roulette tables, I also gained a lot of information about civilian employees. I considered hiring a few trolls from... I considered hiring, for instance, that lone Reventusk watcher up in the Undercity's surface. By all means. At any rate, some of my confidants can also... Some of my confidants among the Leper Gnome engineers would also be nice to have, as more than just drinking buddies. Uh-oh. Is that... Okay. Actually, I think we'll need the front door to access the grime cleaner. Grime object, then back door sounds fine. I know many warlock and demon engineers who would love to get their hands on gnome tech. What the? Did we end up in the wrong spot? Run. Oh, fuck. Looks like I'm spirit walking to Gnomeregan. It won't let me enter Gnomer while in ghost form. Yeah, we went through the wrong door, it seems. Don't recall that last time. Seconded. Definitely, yeah. Seems the gnomes are retaking their city. We should tread lightly today. Perhaps we've left an opening from our past plunders. Not that we would get credit for doing something. Go! Fuck off. Let's just use my tranquility spell on film for a little bit. The leper gnomes I encountered in the Undercity seemed a lot kinder than these ones. Less trigger happy minimum. The constant dose of radiation can't help. Yeah, that's definitely a salient explanation for the current goings-on. Oh, the one with the mailbox. Okay. The one closest to the mailbox on the left. That's the one. Alrighty. Oh yeah, hang on. Return of the Ring. I forgot, this is a chain. I remember this now. Yeah, I'm gonna find the ring's owner. If I wanted to level up daggers, that wouldn't be too bad. I think I understand what my blood elven friends from Brill were. Not only were they dignitaries, they were also dungeoneers. Hence why all the maps for dungeons were already filled and explored, but not necessarily the rest of Azeroth. Alright, yeah, we're gonna just go the back door for the rest. At this point, we only really came to this upper side for the grime-encrusted object quest, and now that we got it, yeah, should seek out the Blood Elf remnants as allies. Remnants. Yes. Among other factions, yes. They specifically are a powerful and wise people. Another lockbox. What a coincidence. We were talking about the fact Drust's rogue is stuck in fatal error because of programming jank. At least I can only surmise it's programming jank. And a lockbox showed up. This has more sensible stats for what I need. And they look cooler. Manual Crowd Pummeler and Pummeler Gauntlet. No mount? It dropped 2 things this time. Guess I can keep these manual crowd pummelers. Time to use the soulstone. Oh good, the jumper cables. Completely forgot about that. Score 3 for 3 on clutch goblin jumper cables. I am inspired to also make some for myself later. Thermal plug safe combination. Staffrey curve bow for central. Now I just need to find the safe. And there it is. It is. And we've got the blueprints. There we go. There we go. I believe that's the last we'll see of Gnomeregan for a spell. Are you still looking for that dagger in Shadowfang? I'll need to take a bit of a breather to yeah, with those 2 quests complete, I'm as good as gone. I'll also need to log off for the time being. I'll also need to log off after turning in those quests. However, if I will do those up later. Okay. Good. I'm heading to repair. So I need to sell stuff and get repaired. Oh, there's a druid trainer right here. I was looking for him earlier. Okay. That'll save me a bit of trouble. I won't have any further use for that transponder. I probably could have gotten rid of it ages ago. Alright. So first things first, we're getting rid of our excess silk. Okay. That got us a bit of XP anyway, which is good enough. Return of the Ring. bar silver, moss agate, and 30 silver. Nog's gold ring. Okay, there we go. And then Rig Wars. Okay. Yeah. Then this. Large glimmering shard. Put that there. I've got a moss agate. I have got the ring redo. So now I just need a silver bar. That should be easy enough to get from the auction house. Before the rogue alt gets recovered. There we go. Yeah, he was talking about that earlier. Wait, hang on. This mailbox. That's better. There we go. Got the ring. Put it on. Yeah, it's a clear upgrade over the Band of the Undercity one I got from earlier. Doesn't quite conclude our adventure just yet. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That gets me 20 solid dynamites. Alrighty. Let's prepare for Goblin engineering in advance. The thing was, we were already closer to getting the resources for it by coincidence, and yeah. That's 197. 198. 199. Even if I'm over by a bit, that's perfect, because then I could just go to Ratchet and get the quests, and then do the thing. Because then the quests will get me to 32. Level 32, and then I'll be ready for Crescent Grove in no time. That'll be good news for Drust. And for the rest of Ered Ruin as well. So, I got to 205 out of 225 engineering, and I looked up the Goblin quests, or I looked up the engineering quests, and the quests I'm supposed to do involve these guys. I need to get this done before I need to get this done before I do the Bloodsail Buccaneers stuff, basically. I already thought about it in advance, and while gnomish engineering makes more sense, when I was leveling up my engineering, it was just more convenient to go ahead and get the goblin stuff done, because I was making more bombs and explosives throughout my leveling adventure. So naturally, even though the leper gnomes would still be my friends, unfortunately, my travels down to Dunmorrow and Gnomeregan got me a lot of friction with the rest of the gnomish population. I'll read this on the way. Gnome engineering. Design of items intended to manipulate and control the world around them. Yeah, that tracks. Science equals profit for goblins. Yeah, this part sucks. Working too well, my ass. I got lucky with the goblin jumper cables that Drust kept using on me during those dungeon crawls. Gnomes and goblins protect their knowledge from each other to such lengths that it is nigh impossible to access both sets of disciplines simultaneously. Each race, blah blah blah, keeps the knowledge of these disciplines available only to those who agree to forego pursuit of the other's discipline. This is just saying, yeah, no, this is an irreversible decision. Nubby stump fingers. This goblin, or this gnome's an asshole. Know that feeling when you get when you finish making something and turn it on for the first time to experience the power and joy of invention as your device springs to life? Gnomes don't. Okay, see, that's a wisecrack that's not ableist as fuck. Engineering is about taking fantasy and making it fantastic. Okay. This almost feels like a paraphrased Walt Disney quote, and I almost wanted to hurl when I thought of that, but I'll leave that well enough alone. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do it. Any schlep can become an expert at the basics of engineering. I mean, at least that's correct, even if it's negging. It takes a strong mind and a steady hand, emphasis on steady, though, to master the discipline of... Okay, this sounds like the beginning of a Verkayu video, which I dig. Alright, pledge me. Yeah, luckily the thing about this Flavor Flea is that this is just Flavor Flea. And not even that... Oh wait, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, I have to sign it? Or... Sign the pledge, right. That's more like it. Show your work. So we've got the 20, 20, and 5. There we go. Dues paid in advance for 14 days. This never affects what I already know. Okay. Two weeks. Got it. Goblin construction helmet. Goblin mining helmet. Why are these all this weird dude's face? Big one. Okay. Goblin dragon gun. Goblin rocket helmet. Okay. So I've got 2 weeks to make... Okay, this mining helmet? Okay, that's... odd. Goblin mortar. I'm probably just gonna make mithril tubes. Yeah. No. Master engineer, give me this. Thank you. Fire goggles. Okay, so the membership card, I need to come back. Oh, but... do I even care about those recipes? Wait, better idea. Let me get my 32nd level. There's this Norvok up the spear quest anyways. Ding! Let's go ahead and get Feral Instinct. Because I need to in order to advance further into this. Large red sack. It's a shame I... Oh no, I could put this for a bank tab, maybe. That would make more sense. Or I could sell... yeah, I could just sell this. Alright, you. Report to Commander Krushuk. Hawksbeak. The demons? Yeah, there's demon apostrophe S. Disenchanting this. I mean, once I got the other thing, then yeah, that was all she wrote. Broken spear. Got it. That was easy enough. Maybe that was the whole point. I was supposed to murder Hobo the demons and then enough time elapses in continuity. I don't use pole arms. The headdress looks cool, but it's just not my speed. Okay, there we go. Wild Thorn Menace. Ah, the lurkers. And a large rucksack. Ah, bank bags. I love those. There we go. Found them. Alright, so the knife-eared stalkers. Okay, well. Stalker's bindings. Okay, that's... Hang on. Ah. Oh. Worrying, or hang on, yeah. Worry not. I came to see if I recognized you amid the pile of spiders. Excellent work, by the way. Hello. Do you too seek the No worries. I've been excellent aspirations. I shall proceed. I hope you're doing all right. I think that's the closest to... I will admit, I do think the Warsong are going just a bit overboard on the lumber collection. Agreed. And then everywhere. I think the fauna will shift to those who won't be needing those trees, but you're on the right track otherwise. That they do. I too seek ascension among the ranks. Although, I've noticed I need to train up for Alterac Valley. For the hopefully that day arrives sooner than later. It's a lot to chuckles heartily. I appreciate that. It's been my prime motive to ascend among the ranks of the Horde. Same deal. If I'm strong, people won't shun me so badly. Good luck in your woodwork. And good luck in your woodworking. Whoa. Oh. I got a little extra RP on the side. I dig this. This is success. Fare thee well. Yeah, I've just realized if I don't go for the elves before they get sidetracked by the deforesters and the peons. There we go. Final guy. Perfect. Peon's wardrobe makeover. Elder Ashenvale bear pelts. Okay, so this is a quest chain that I'll have to come back to when able. Yeah, that unseen thing at least has a lore explanation. Okay, gnomish cloaking device, we can take that. Put it in. Gnomish cloaking device. Yep. So Moonglade for training, and then that'll end it. Because, yeah, I do need to eventually take a break. Do I have enough for every spell? No, I do not. this, and this, and we'll sell one of these. Because if I get a battery-powered version, then that's it. That's all I need. Yeah, let's see. Blasting powder. Do we need that for that? Do we need that for any of these? No. 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 I think the only thing it's good for is the portal wormhole generator. Black iron bombs still give me XP, but I would rather go for the mithril and mithril tubes at this point. Yeah, let's sell the silk. That should get me the remaining 2 spells, and then I will keep an eye on my enchanting materials. Because, yeah. Actually, I'll sit in this moonwell, and then that'll end the part. And then when I talk to the unseen, I'll ask about financial compensation or something in character.